Hi. Hi everyone, good evening. It's just Damian, just doing an update. I know that I did say that I was going to use some better filming equipment in order to film videos and that. I know that I haven't made a video in a while. However, the camera and the phone that I was using and uh, the phone that I was using, has decided to need recharging, so I've got it plugged into the dock. I did have it plugged into the laptop to try to charge it, but it was taking too long, so I did want to do another video tonight before I could get an early night. Yeah, just a quick update with me, and I just wanted to apologise really from the last video. I did do a last video before, however, due to certain problems with my laptop, I had to reformat it completely because as I wasn't aware there was no audio. There was no audio, sorry about that on the film, so I'm just doing a little bit of an update on progress and what I was trying to say in the last video. Basically, I have started the renovation on the dressing room and the YouTube room. I've put a description in the link and that for plate shops that I've been to and what I've bought. Some of them I could find links for, some of them that I couldn't. Just with the way things were at the time, and some places, some of the items and that don't have the same price as what I have paid for eventually, because some of the items that I bought had it on clearance. So yeah, some of the items that I bought had it on clearance, which means they sell it on as a discounted price. The chair, for instance, that I bought from Dunelm, the way that Dunelm works in Darlington is that the stores alternate the price and they alternate and orientate the stock, so the customers get a better idea of what they want and that kind of thing. So some of the stocks say what they want to change. Some of the old stock they sell at a discounted price. So the chair that I bought was originally on sale for £99 and I paid £39.90 for it. So there's all that. There's all that sorted, and there's all that sorted. Bought the paint and that. It's decorated. It's decorated. Finished decorating today. The electrician's coming in next week to do some little bits of finishing off. He's just going to put some trunking in the dressing room and in the spare bedroom just to tidy up a little bit of wiring. But the main reason why having to get the electrician is to redo work that I've had done previous years ago. What had happened was I'd had a bit of a accident with the boiler and it was overpressured, then it started leaking. So they've replaced some parts on the boiler under warranty. However, because of the way that it's wired in, Baxi have told me that I need to get the wiring sorted to return the warranty on the boiler. So because the boiler, because there's another electrical switch wired into the boiler switch, even though that it was wired in like that before I'd even had the boiler installed, that they want it put on a separate circuit. However, because of them having to put a new circuit in, they haven't put a new consumer unit in, so they're having to put a new consumer unit in to feed the boiler, which is a little bit upsetting and that kind of thing, because I'd already paid for a consumer unit upgrade in 2021, because the consumer unit that I'd moved when I moved in had plug sockets, had fuses that were like plug socket fuses, basically. So there's all that kicking off and everything. I have been discharged from social services. This is because I'm doing well at the moment. I'm a little bit anxious and not sleeping properly, and I'm getting a bit more chest pain and palpitations. But the chest pain and palpitations because I've had to stop one of the anxiety medications because I started driving lessons last week, just to try to get my license back with the medical. So the I haven't taken me out on the road yet, but I'm just trying to reduce the sedatives that are in my system. I'm back on the normal sedatives that I was on when I was driving anyway. So I'm just trying to get things back on track and back on track to move forward. I have been looking at some more support with Impact on Teesside. They're going to have a huddle meeting, which is like a multidisciplinary disciplinary meeting, but about what extra support that they can offer me and what the right support is moving forward. God forbid they put me back on the mental health team. I'm doing a lot better without being on the mental health team, to be honest. I'm doing a lot better without being part of the mental health team. A couple of things, what I've come to realise is this year and what I've come to realise since the end of last year is that I need to just enjoy life and start doing things for me rather than try to please too many people at the same time. It's like I was getting fixated on proving people wrong and pleasing them, and at the same time, it wasn't working. And I'm like, now I am going to prove people wrong, but I need to enjoy myself first and doing it for me rather than other people. So that's the biggest mindset change, and that I'm going with. I am going out once a week in a dress and my ladies' boots. I do want to explore more with the ladies' style of clothing and that kind of thing. I'll go more into that kind of thing when the dressing room's done and that kind of thing. But I am enjoying myself more, and I'm enjoying more myself, and people have noticed the change in me since the cross dressing and that kind of thing. I have been trying to get my story sold and told about my journey and that kind of thing. I'll put a description of the story in the description as well, and a list of the places where I've bought things for the dressing room and that kind of thing. I was featured on my mate Vince as well. Thank you, Vince, once again for giving me the mouse back. I wasn't expecting you to give it back. It looks like a factory repair, to be honest with you. If it hadn't have been repaired, I wouldn't have known that it had been repaired, so to speak. So haven't used it yet. I'm going to be using it more when I've got the proper desk and that, when I've got a proper desk in the dressing room and that kind of thing, so that I don't knock the laptop off the couch anymore and damage it again. So yeah, I have been looking at Impact on Teesside. I've been looking at a couple of more organisations as well for extra support and that kind of thing. However, because of certain things with the mental health, they're a bit reluctant to take me. But yeah, I'm not going to go into the details why, but they're a bit reluctant to take me in certain reasons. Still got my advocate. However, I'm just enjoying myself in that at the moment. Cleaners come once a week, not once a week, once a fortnight. So that's helping me a lot, even though that they get it done quick because I keep the place clean and tidy. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Still a couple of more things to do with the repairs and that, touching things up and that. After the trunken's put in, the flooring and the desk and that'll be going in as well. So yeah, I've also applied for a couple of dating programs as well, like first dates. I've said that I'm wanting to date a female or a trans female that's supportive of my cross dressing and transition. I'm not going through a transition to be female or whatever. However, I'm going through a transition of understanding me more, making changes in my life and that I want to do to get the best out of myself and to enjoy the journey. Really, that's the transition from me from last year to this year, and to try to get things a little bit more settled again. I'm basically enjoying myself in that a lot more now. There has been a couple of times today and yesterday where I've just felt a bit low in energy and low in mood, but you're not going to be able to get things perfect in that every day, every time, are you? So I've got a lesson tomorrow, and then I need to go to the pharmacy and phone the doctors for some stuff. But yeah, I'm going to put a link to everything in the prescription and that in the description. That as well. So if you want to know me, or if you're transgender or a crossdresser or exploring yourself within the Darlington area, I would like to meet you and get to know you in that as well. As I say, I have looked at a couple of other groups that someone recommended. However, they haven't they haven't messaged they haven't messaged back yet. So just basically trying to see what I can do to move forward in that. As I say, I've got a couple of ideas and things in the pipeline on how I want to progress on with the YouTube and that kind of thing. I'm going to send my story off to a couple of other organisations and that as tonight as well after I've submitted this, but it's just a quick update and an apology for the last video being without audio, so thank you, bye.